Hello. 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 Hello, Maha. Is that Maha? Yes. And Binara?
Hi, teacher.
Hello. Would you please all turn your cameras on? Okay, good. Thank you. Maha, yes. Hello again. How are you today?
Good afternoon. Afternoon, make sure.
Good afternoon. Okay. So how's everything?
Everything good.
Good. Nothing good or everything good?
Everything good.
Okay, good. That's
Good.
fine.
Good all the time.
Okay, good. Have you had classes from morning or this is your first class?
No, just first class.
So you are fresh and you're not tired. Okay, good. Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
Yesterday I have another course on Monday, Wednesday, and Friday morning.
Also Friday morning. Okay, so you
The
have
one is at 3-day morning, and that's a 4-day afternoon.
okay, good. But your writing was good last night. You can improve so quickly. It was very good. Thank you. Before others join, let's get a little bit familiar with Binara, if I'm right with the pronunciation of your name.
Yes,
Is that Binara?
yes, I'm Ben.
Okay, good. Would you just tell me how old are you and why do you want to learn English? Why are you here?
I'm
Yeah.
14 years old.
Excuse me, 1 second, please.
I'm 15 years old.
Good.
I live in Sri Lanka.
Okay, good. You mean right now you are in Sri Lanka?
Yes,
Yes. What time is it there?
now it's 11,
11 a.m.
9:30 a.m.
9:30 a.m. It's good. It's good. Okay, good. And
Wow.
soon you will be here and join us here. Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, hope so. Good. Nahal, you still don't have camera, but as the policy of our institute, you need to turn your camera on. Do you hear me? Nahal. Yes. Do you hear me? Yes or no? Okay. So let's start the listening skill today. It's from 3 to 4:45. Am I right? Yes, Maha? It's 3 to 4:45. Oh, Michael is here. Good.
Sorry. Oh, you got a class.
Yeah, because I work a lot with computer, then I have to have it to protect my eyes, actually. Hello, Michael. Long time no see. How are you?
Good, thank you.
Missed you. Where were you? Are you fine?
Me?
Yeah, of course.
Oh, I'm good. Thank you.
Okay, good. I said I missed you. You were not in the classes. Good that I see you today. Very good. So what I want you to do now is just open the Moodle page, the listening section for today. Do you know how to find it?
No. Where?
Okay, good. The listening part for today is M6 and 7, module 6 and 7, listening practice. Let me show you. Okay, did you find it?
February, Monday, Tuesday,
Yeah, it's
Thursday.
Thursday listening. Yeah, Thursday listening.
Okay, what is the first one? Listening practice?
Yes, the first one, it's M6L61A, listening practice test. You see it?
Yes.
Okay, good. Just try to open it.
Yep.
Okay, what do you see in your folder?
Test 3.
Test 3, very good. Yes, what else? It is test 3.
Test
Sorry,
3.
I can't
is-
get it.
Who said who? Benara, is that you? Did you find it?
Yes, teacher. No, teacher, I can't find it.
Are you on Moodle?
Yes, I'm in module 6 and 7.
6 and 7, very good. Thursday listening practice. Can you find it?
Yes,
Okay, good. So open the folder and just let me know what you see there.
I can see M6 listening practice,
Good.
click and print, and
Okay.
M6 listening practice, transcript, click and print,
Okay, good.
and
So,
M6 listening practice audio files.
okay, I want you just click on the first file, which is the test. Okay. You should probably see this page, test 3, listening. You see that?
Yes, yes.
Good. Same questions. Test 3, listening.
Yep. Opening a bank account.
Good, good, good. Opening bank account. So Maha is right. Benara are you right? Did you find it? What about you, Mayuko? Did you find it?
Yeah, I already found it.
Oh, okay, so you are there. Nahal, did you find it?
Yes, yes.
So you can see the test. So all of you see the test. Before starting the test, the listening test, I'll ask you that. Have you ever done listening Ielts test before?
Yes.
Who said yes?
Me.
Okay, good. So you know how to do it. Benara, what about you? Have you ever done the test?
Yep.
Okay, so you know it. Mayuko?
Never.
Never. It's your first time, you mean? Okay.
No, I mean, I did it like this listening during the class, but I never take a IELTS test.
Okay,
I don't
no,
have
no.
any plan.
I know. I just want to make sure that you are familiar with the test. So you have done it in your classes. Okay, now what about you? Have you done listening practice?
Never.
Never. Okay, so it's your first time.
Yes.
So listen to me. In IELTS exam, there's a listening test which lasts for 20 minutes. In the 20 minutes, you are actually given 4 sections. Yes, each section has got 10 questions. You're given some time, like 1 to 2 minutes, sometimes 30 seconds before the sections. And then you will have the questions and the audio is played and you're going to reply the questions. But you just look at your papers, or whether it's computer-based, you look at the question, but you are not going to write any answers on the paper. You will have answer sheet and you will write the answer on the answer sheet, okay? And by the way, you have to take care of many things that we are going to practice during our work. Section 1 to section 4, I told you there are 4 sections. Each section has got 10 questions, so you will have 40 questions. From section 1 to section 4, the test becomes more difficult. It means section 1 is the easiest part, and you will have questions about the names, maybe numbers, the address, and nothing important. But when it goes to section 4, it becomes a discussion and some questions that you are going to answer the questions, okay? The first point that I want to start with today is that before you start the listening, for question 1 to 10, you will have some time, like 1 minute. What do you do in that 1 minute? Do you have any ideas?
No.
Okay, a good thing you can do is to try to read the instruction and the questions, and you will know what to do and what questions are going to be asked. For example, look here, let's do section 1 together. Section 1, complete the form below, write 1 word and or a number. Okay, what does that mean? It means you are allowed to write just 1 word and a number, or a number. If I write 2 words, is it accepted?
No.
No.
Not at all. Yeah, just 1 word and a number, or just a number. So don't forget to read the instruction, because sometimes you are allowed to write 2 words, sometimes 1 word. So you have to take care of it. Okay, then read the topic, opening a bank account. There's always an example for you, which has been done by the test, and you are just going to listen to it. Then move through questions from 1 to, yes, it's still section 1.
To 5 first.
Yeah, it is 2 times. You have the first page for 2 times, so don't make mistakes with it. Okay, 6, 7, 8, and 9. The best thing to do in that 1 minute is to read and underline the keywords. But what are the keywords?
Noun and verb.
Keywords are the words that show you what you are supposed to write. For example, in question number 1, type of current account. Yeah. So what is the keyword here, or what are the keywords?
Type.
Type. Very good. This is the most important word that you should take care of it. Type of account. Okay. Full name of applicant. So you have the answer for it. Just leave it quickly. Don't waste your time on it. Date of birth. So the whole phrase is the keyword, date of birth, yeah?
Yes.
Okay, joint account holder, it's written no, so you don't need to read it. And current address. Okay, so what is the keyword here?
Older ones or address.
Address, very good, thank you. And be careful that you have some parts of it.
Exactly.
Yes, you are going to write the beginning of it. Time at current address. Okay, what is important here?
Time.
Time, thank you. So you're going to write something about here, something about time, and write it down. Then previous address is given to you. And the other one, telephone. But be careful, 2 telephone numbers are going to be said, are going to be actually read, but you are supposed to write down only the work number. Yes, not the home number. Don't confuse them. And occupation. You probably know the meaning of occupation. Do you?
The place, the location. No.
Not the
Yeah.
location.
No. The duty,
Somebody said it.
position.
Job.
Job, very good.
Job.
Yes, it can be job or position. Yes, okay. And then identity, yes. Name of his. So you are not going to write his name. You're going to write name of his, I don't know, somebody like sister, brother, whatever. Opening sum. What is the meaning of sum?
In the fine, some includes final or something. Opening. No. Opening. Opening some.
Yeah. Amount, yeah. For example, yesterday I opened a bank account with only $50, yeah? So my opening sum was $50, yeah? And don't forget that you see the sign of, what is it? Is it dollar? Is it pound? Is it euro? What is it?
Pound.
Pound?
Yep. Yeah. Opening some pound. This one is a pound.
Is it pound or euro?
A euro.
I don't know. Let's check
I
it
don't know.
there. Okay, we will check it there. But you said euro or pound? You said pound, I think. Let's see what happens. Okay. Then, so sum is the key word here. And then statement. Statements. Every, whenever you have the word every, what do you think you will have after it?
Frequency.
Very good. It's related to frequency. So you
Every
need
day, every
very
time,
good
every month.
time. Very good. So you're going to have something like time, yes, day. And finally, requests. Supply information about the bank's blank service. So what are the keywords? Information.
About the bank.
Banks, very good, thank you. So now you have the questions. I also did the job for you, finding keywords. You are ready for it. You're going to listen and answer these questions. Be careful about one thing. It's a clue. Don't get lost because the questions are answered in order. It means it moves from 1 to 2 and then 3 to 4. It's not like random answer, okay? Okay, what I want you to do is to turn all your cameras on. Please turn your cameras on. keep looking at the test and be ready to do it. But before we do that, Aris, why were you late?
Oh, sorry. I just checked my computer and late. Sorry, miss.
Okay, try not to be late, okay?
Okay.
Jaya is also late. What happened to you, Venara? Jaya, are you here now? Jaya and Aris, we are doing listening test.
Oh, yeah.
Yes, please check the Moodle page M6 and 7 listening practice. We're going to do the first listening practice, number 1, test 3, section 1.
Sorry, can you repeat again? I just found
An
the.
extra day a week.
I didn't hear you. Would you repeat?
Yeah, can you repeat again? I just found this page.
Yes, check your Moodle, find M6 and 7, the listening practice test. Open the page. We're going to play and do it. Jaya, can you hear me?
Yes, teacher, I can hear you.
And did you find it?
Oh, got it.
I'm just checking.
Okay, try to find it.
Section 1. You will hear a man talking to the customer services manager of a bank.
I just wait for 1 more minute for you. Do not turn your camera off when you reply the questions, okay? Just keep your cameras on. Benara, did you find the questions? Benara.
Yes, teacher.
You have it. Okay, good. Aris, did you find?
Yes, miss.
Good. And Jaya?
I haven't found it yet, teacher.
Are you in Moodle? Are you in Moodle page?
Yes.
Okay. Just scroll it till you find M6 and 7.
Okay.
It's down the page. M6 and 7.
M6, M7. Yeah, well, which one? First one or second one?
Find the listening. Did you find the listening practice?
Yeah. Okay.
Okay, good. Open it. We're going to start it. Now everyone has, and we're going to start. Be very careful, okay?
Found that allowing staff to work from home not only saves on office costs. Section 1. You will hear a man talking to the customer services manager of a bank. First, you have some time to look at questions 1 to 5.
Did you all hear the sound?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
And this is the time that you should just read and underline the keywords question 1 to 10. Yeah.
Yep.
You will see that there is an example that has been done for you. On this occasion only, the conversation relating to this will be played first.
Good morning. I'd like to open a bank account, please.
Certainly. If you'd like to take a seat, I'll just get some details from you. It won't take long.
Thanks.
Is it a current account or a deposit account you wanted?
A current account?
The man wishes to apply for a current account, so current has been written in the space. Now we shall begin. You should answer the questions as you listen, because you will not hear the recording a second time. Listen carefully and answer questions 1 to 5.
Good morning. I'd like to open a bank account, please.
Certainly. If you'd like to take a seat, I'll just get some details from you. It won't take long.
Thanks.
Is it a current account or a deposit account you wanted?
A current account?
Right. I've got the application form here then. We have different types. I see you've got our leaflet there.
I've decided on the one called Select.
Right, that's fine. So, first of all, can I have your full name, please?
Yes, it's Peter Hennis. That's P-I-E-T-E-R.
Is it Hennes?
Only one N, actually. It's a less common spelling of the name.
Oh, right. Okay. And what's your date of birth, please?
The 27th of the 1st, 1973.
Right. And will this be a joint account?
No, just myself.
Okay, fine. And where are you living, Mr. Hennes?
15 Riverside.
Is that all one word?
Yes.
Exeter?
Yes.
How long have you been at your present address? Is it more than 2 years?
Just 2 weeks, actually. I only arrived in the country a month ago. I'm from Holland.
Oh, that's fine. But we normally ask for a previous address in that case.
Oh, yes. Well, it's Rielsdorf 2. That's R-I-E-L-S-D-O-R-F 2, Utrecht.
Holland. Okay, thank you. Do you have a daytime telephone number?
Yes, I think the number at my office is 606-295. Just a minute, I'd better check. Oh, no, sorry, 616. I'm not used to it yet. Would you like my home number, too?
Yes, please.
It's 796431.
Are they both local numbers?
Yes.
Before you hear the rest of the conversation, you have some time to look at questions 6 to 10. Now listen and answer questions 6 to 10.
Right, and your occupation?
Well, I'm in Britain as a project manager, but that's not my main job. I'm an engineer by profession.
I see. I think I'll put that then. It's shorter. Now, we usually ask for a piece of information which we can use to check your identity for security reasons. You know, if you phone us.
Like my wife's first name?
Mother's might be better. It's less likely to be known.
Okay, hers is Siti.
Siti?
Yes, S-I-T-I. It's Indonesian.
Fine. And how much would you like to open your account with? We usually ask for a minimum sum of £50. That's about €75.
Well, I'm going to transfer 2,000 euros from my Dutch account, just till I get paid. In fact, I wanted to ask you about that. What's the best way to do it?
It depends which bank you're with.
It's the Fransen Bank in Utrecht.
Okay, fine. I'll check that in a minute. If we have links with them, we can do a direct transfer, but it's not a big problem either way. Let's see. How often would you like to receive statements?
I haven't really thought. What's the usual thing?
It's up to you. Some people like them weekly.
Oh, no, that's too often. Can I have them sent once a month?
Yes, that's fine. Is there anything else?
I was thinking of registering for your internet service at some stage.
Oh, yes. Would you like me to send you information about that?
Please, yes.
And would you like to receive information about the bank's other services? Insurance, loans, anything like that?
I don't think so, thanks.
That's okay then. And one last thing, if you agree...
That is the end of section 1. You now have half a minute to check your answers.
Okay. Did you answer all questions?
Yes, but not sure.
Not sure. Okay, so let's see what the problems were. Okay, who found it difficult? Anyone here found it very difficult? No one? It's easy for all of you? Good. So who found it too fast? Oh, good. Everyone was okay with the speed. So, okay. And did you write down the answers?
Yes,
And where did you write them?
in my book, in the note.
In the note. Okay. Let me open my file and just check it and see what you have done. How many correct answers do you guess you have? 2, 3.
7 or 6 or 5 to 7, I think.
Okay, 5 to 7. It's good. 5 to 7 for the first session. It's pretty good. Okay, so the first question, let's see what you have. What did you write for the first question?
The type. The type. I think it's the first account or something. The first account.
Account. It was the current, which was done by the test, but I'm talking about question number 1. Everyone who can give me the answer, just give me the answer. Has anyone replied? You can write in chat even. Question number 1, what is the answer? Oh, why everybody so quiet? You said it was not difficult. You said the speed was okay.
The first account. Oh,
the first account. The type of the current account. So the type of current account. Well, anyone is going to give me the answer? No one. Jaya, question number 1. Any answers? Okay. If no one has the answer, I have to do one thing.
yeah, to do one thing. Nick,
of course.
Listen second time.
Section 1. You will hear a man talking to the customer services manager of a bank. First, you have some time to look at questions 1 to 5.
But you don't need the time, probably.
The man wishes to apply for a current account, so current has been written in the space. Now we shall begin. You should answer the questions as you listen, because you will not hear the recording a second time. Listen carefully and answer questions 1 to 5.
Good morning. I'd like to open a bank account, please.
Certainly. If you'd like to take a seat, I'll just get some details from you. It won't take long.
Thanks.
Is it a current account or a deposit account you wanted?
A current account.
Right. I've got the application form here then. We have different types. I see you've got our leaflet there.
I decided on the one called Select.
Right.
I decided on one called... Hello.
One called a Select.
Select. Okay, good. So the answer. Thank you, Mayako. Very good. Oh, I just sent it to Benara. So listen. You will hear the word.
Right. I've got the application form here then. We have different types. I see you've got our leaflet there.
I've decided on the one called Select.
Right, that's fine.
Did you hear the word select?
Yep.
Okay, good. So I've decided on the one called select. Did you write it with a small s or capital S?
Some more.
Why? Anyone has written it with capital S?
Right. Select.
Yes, whenever in Ielts exam, it's a name, you have to write it with capital letter. You have to capitalize the beginning because it's a name, it's a type of the account. So, and if you don't, you will lose mark for it, okay? So while this is the first point that we had today, whenever you hear a name and you know it's the name for something or a type of account, then you have to write it in capital letter at the beginning. Okay.
Yep.
Okay. What was the second question? Any ideas about second questions?
27th January 1st, 1973.
Date of birth. Okay. Who said? Who
Me.
said that? I don't know.
I said.
Mayuko. Okay, good. Anyone else? Jaya, you also said? Okay.
27, 1973, but I'm not sure about month.
Okay. Okay. Let's listen to it. No worries.
Fine. So, first of all, can I have your full name, please?
Yes, it's Peter Hennis. That's P-I-E-T-E-R.
Is it Hennes?
Only one N, actually. It's a less common spelling of the name.
Oh, right. Okay. And what's your date of birth, please?
The 27th of the 1st, 1973.
Right.
Okay, it's 27th.
1st.
Very good. Yes, very good, Michael. Thank you. 27. Yes, first 1973. Okay. How many correct answers? I mean, how many of you have you had this answer? 27 1 1973. Anyone? Michael, yes. You can show me thumbs up if you have correct answer. You can use the reaction button. Yes, and react it. Yeah. Okay. So, what about next question? Question number 3. Current address. Okay, let's listen for it.
And will this be a joint account?
No, just myself.
Okay, fine. And where are you living, Mr. Hennes?
15 Riverside.
Is that all one word?
Yes.
Exeter?
Yes.
Okay, what did you write for it?
16 Riverside.
Very good, thank you. 15 Riverside. Is it just one word? Yes, it is. It means that you do not separate river from side, okay? Just one word, Riverside, together. Yes. Thank you, Carol. Thank you. Also, Mayuko, very good. Okay, let's go for next.
How long have you been at your present address? Is it more than 2 years?
Just 2 weeks, actually. I only arrived in the country a month ago.
Okay, what is the answer for question number 4?
2 weeks.
2 weeks, very good. Is it okay that I have one number and one word? Is it acceptable?
Yeah.
Yes, because in instruction, it has written one word and or a number. Okay, good.
I'm from Holland.
Oh, that's fine. But we normally ask for a previous address in that case.
Oh, yes. Well, it's Rielsdorf 2. That's Rielsdorf 2, Utrecht.
Okay, could you please write it down in the chat? Were you able to write it down?
Number 5.
ELSD Holland.
Yes.
Oh, that's fine. But we normally ask for a previous address in that case.
Oh, yes. Well, it's Rielsdorf 2. That's Rielsdorf 2, Utrecht.
Holland.
Okay, please someone write it in the chat. RIELSD, very good. ORF, anything else? Nothing? Okay. Very good. Okay.
Okay, thank you. Do you have a daytime telephone number?
Yes, I think the number at my office is 606-295.
Would you write the number in chat? 606-295. Very good. Thank you.
No, 616.
606.
I think it's a 616
Okay.
295.
Okay, let's listen again. No problem.
Yes, I think the number at my office is 606-295.
It's 606-295.
No,
But-
you keep listening.
Just a minute, I'd better check. Oh, no, sorry, 616. I'm not used to it yet.
Yep.
Very good. Thank you. It's a big trap in the Ielts exam that many students will lose mark here if they hurry. It's a big trick. It's a big trap. They usually do it for names, for numbers, for the address. They give something and you write down quickly because you are in a hurry. And then further, they will just change it, okay? So don't hurry and listen completely till you get the answer.
Just a minute, I'd better check. Oh, no, sorry, 616. I'm not used to it yet.
616 and then 295.
Would you like my home number too?
Yes, please.
It's 796431.
Are they both local numbers?
Yes.
Before you hear the rest of the conversation, you have some time to look at questions 6 to 10.
Okay, before we just move to the rest of the question, I will ask you how many correct answers you had from 5 questions. Maha, how many correct answers did you have?
4.
4 out of 5. Very good. Let me write it down. Maha was 4 out of 5. Thank you. Consider spelling and also capitalization. Okay. Mayuko, how many? Mayuko, how many correct answers did you have?
Three.
3 out of 5. Okay. Benara, how many? Don't worry if it's not too many. Just tell me, okay?
3.
3. Okay. And Aris, how many? Aris?
Yes, I think it's 3.
3. And Carol?
3 also.
3? Okay. Marina? Okay, I don't hear you, Marina. I think something is wrong with your mic, probably. First of all, welcome to the class. You were a little bit late. Okay, we started listening, but you can also join the listening. Open the Moodle page, M6 and 7. Okay, there you can find the listening section. Open the file, the PDF file, and then I will play the audio for you. Marina, write in the chat if you want to say something, because we do not have your voice. Okay, Nahal, how many correct answers did you have?
4.
All of it? 4? How many? Oh, something is wrong with me. Okay, Jaya?
2 correct answers and 1 partly correct, teacher.
Okay, good. Which one was partly correct?
Date of birth.
The date of birth. Okay, good. So what was your mistake in that?
Sorry, teacher.
What was your mistake in date of birth?
Month. I got on the 27th, 1973 only. I haven't.
Okay. Okay, got it. Okay, no problem. So we're going to, did I ask you all? Yes. We're going to move for the next part of it. Marina, I don't know whether you found the page on Moodle. You didn't write anything to me. Write it in chat if you hear me. Okay, you can hear. And do you have the listening page? Could you open it? Okay, so just open it and join us, okay? Everybody be prepared for questions 6 to 10. This time be more careful because now you know 2 things. Names, capitalized, names and numbers, a big trick, can be said wrongly first and they can be corrected again. And you are supposed to write the corrected form, okay? Let's go. Read the questions from 6 to 10 before it plays.
Now listen and answer questions 6 to 10.
Right, and your occupation?
Well, I'm in Britain as a project manager, but that's not my main job. I'm an engineer by profession.
I see. I think I'll put that then. It's shorter. Now, we usually ask for a piece of information which we can use to check your identity for security reasons. You know, if you phone us.
Like my wife's first name?
Mother's might be better. It's less likely to be known.
Okay, hers is Siti.
Siti?
Yes, S-I-T-I. It's Indonesian.
Fine. And how much would you like to open your account with? We usually ask for a minimum sum of £50. That's about 75 euros.
Well, I'm going to transfer 2,000 euros from my Dutch account just till I get paid. In fact, I wanted to ask you about that. What's the best way to do it?
It depends which bank you're with.
It's the Fransen Bank in Utrecht.
Okay, fine. I'll check that in a minute. If we have links with them, we can do a direct transfer, but it's not a big problem either way. Let's see. How often would you like to receive statements?
I haven't really thought. What's the usual thing?
It's up to you. Some people like them weekly.
Oh, no, that's too often. Can I have them sent once a month?
Yes, that's fine. Is there anything else?
I was thinking of registering for your internet service at some stage.
Oh, yes. Would you like me to send you information about that?
Please, yes.
And would you like to receive information about the bank's other services? Insurance, loans, anything like that?
I don't think so, thanks.
That's okay then. And one last thing. If you agree...
That is the end of section 1.
Okay. How many correct answers do you think you have? How was this time?
3, 4.
3, 4. Okay, let me stop share and see you all. Good. Okay, for question number 6, what was the answer? Can anyone tell me?
Engineer.
Engineer.
Very good. Can you write it in chat? Because engineer spelling is confusing, yeah? Is that right? Jaya is right. Mayuko is right. Very good. Thank you. Should it, good point. Should it be capitalized? Let me just check it. Should it be capitalized? Take a look. Occupation, engineer. Did anyone write it with small letter? If yes, no problem. It's acceptable here because it's not a title for anything, okay? It's just a job. So Maha is correct with a small one, okay, engineer. And what did you write for the next question? Identity, the name of his
Mother.
mother. Very good. Thank you. Yes, I know you don't have problem with spelling. Opening sum, how much?
2,000.
2,000. Maha, finally, what was it? Was it pound or euro?
Is the euro.
It's euro. Very good. Thank you. Yes. So, and the request for what kind of service?
Month. Every month.
A month. Very good. Yeah, I missed one. Okay, every month. Very good. And finally, number 10. What kind of service is it? Is he looking for?
He said no service. Or
No service.
I don't know. Not sure.
Nahal, what kind of service? Did you write anything in chat? Okay, mother, 2,000 month. And the last one. Nobody heard? What service?
Internet.
Internet. Very good. Thank you. Yes, internet.
But this says no.
No, it's internet, this one. Yeah, good. Just internet, not internet service, because it's just for one word, not 2 words. Okay, so just internet. Okay, do you want to hear again?
Yes.
Yes. Jaya, yes.
Yes, teacher.
Yes. Michael, yes.
No.
No. Okay, good. So okay, we will just listen to it.
It's only 4.
What for?
Oh, sorry.
Yeah, the classes. What are you talking? Who is talking? Michael? Who is talking? Okay. So I will have some points for you, but we will have it in the second section of the exam, okay? As some students are not willing to do it again. So let's do the second part. So, oh, DC.
Uh-oh.
Yeah. Okay, please, everyone, don't be late from next session because I take note from the moment, the time that you just joined the class, and I will report it to the office. So the ones who are late, the office will know that what time you joined the class. Don't be late and don't leave sooner. If you want to leave sooner, just tell me before that. Especially for listening, you see that if you are late, it will be a mess for everybody else till you find the page and you just try to be with others. Okay.
Okay, sorry, teacher, but I have to pick up my children from school. I have to come back home. I have no one else to pick them up. My husband's working then.
Okay, good. We are doing listening. So open your Moodle page. We are going to do listening M6 and 7, listening practice. We did section 1. Now we are moving for section 2. Okay. Also for Mohammed. Did you hear me, Mohammed?
Yes, hello, teacher.
Hello, how are you?
Sorry, because I'm joining late. I just come back from work.
Okay, don't be late, okay?
Yeah, I try my best, but you know, sometimes too much traffic.
Okay, so let's take a look at the test section 2. Again, I just say on Moodle, find the test, M6 and 7, listening. Okay, do you see my page?
Yep.
Yes.
Oh,
okay.
No. It's okay.
This is section 2. What do you see in section 2? Do you see anything at all? Yes, you do. You see some questions that you're going to choose the correct letter A, B, C as answers. Yeah. Question number 11, 12, 13, 14 to 17. Oh, it's very interesting. 18 to 20. See here, we have 3 types of questions from question number 10 to question number 20. There are 3 types, yeah. Let's take a look at question 11, 12, and 13. As usual, we're going to read the questions and underline the keywords, okay? So just tell me the keywords in question number 11.
When the writers.
When the writer.
Sebastian chose.
Very good. First saw Rosewood House. E. Okay. The best thing to do in this case is to read the question and have a quick look at the answers and try to underline the keywords, because when you know the keywords and they are in your mind, later when you want to reply the questions, then it will be very easier for you. Okay, so do the same for question number 12. Before buying the house, George had, so which words are important and we underline them as keywords? Before
buying.
Buying the house and George, yeah. Okay, and 13, according to the speaker, George viewed Rosewood House as, okay, what are the keywords? According to who? To speaker. So speaker is key. So try to underline the keywords, okay. Number 14 to 17, This is called a map. Yes, you are going to complete a map and match it with the other parts in 14 to 15, 14 to 17. Yeah. Write the letter A to J next to the questions 14 to 17. This is Rosewood House and Gardens. Okay. Whenever you see a map, please take care of some things. Look from the beginning, A, B, C, D. Please continue in the order, otherwise you will be lost if you don't know where the places are located. F, I, and then it moves to J, H, G, E, yes, is the end. It's moving like this. Okay. Why I said it in this way? Because I looked at the arrows moving. Look at the arrows. Okay, arrows, yeah, are important. It's moving from information center. Yes, it's moving from information center. So it's going like this to the house. Okay. And what are the sections that you're going to match? Number 14 is Pear Alley. Melbury, yes. Melbury Garden, shop, tea room. Okay. Always think and listen that where you are located. Don't start with A if the listening says that you are located in information center. Find your location and then move. Then question 18 to 20, complete the sentences below. Write one word only. Okay, not even a number, just one word. Be very careful. And also here, read the sentences and underline the keywords. You can walk through that goes along the riverbank. So this is important. You can go over there and then into the wooded area. On your way back, you could also go up to the. Okay, you will have time again. And while you're listening, so you will have time to read them again, okay? If you don't have any problems, let's start it. Section 2, listen and answer, please.
Section 2. You will hear a guide giving visitors to a country house information about the house and gardens. First, you have some time to look at questions 11 to 13. Now listen carefully and answer questions 11 to 13. Welcome everybody.
Sounds louder.
Lovely house and gardens of Rosewood. Once the home of the famous writer.
We can hear the sound.
He bought the house in 1902.
Yes.
Although he had first seen it 2 years earlier.
We can hear the sound.
Oh, God.
We can't hear it.
Okay.
Can you start louder?
Section 2.
Yeah.
You will hear a guide giving visitors to a country house information about the house and gardens. First, you have some time to look at questions 11 to 13. Now listen carefully and answer questions 11 to 13.
Welcome, everybody, to the lovely house and gardens of Rosewood, once the home of the famous writer Sebastian George. He bought the house in 1902, although he had first seen it 2 years earlier. At that time, the owners let it out to a tenant because George was too slow making up his mind to buy it. When it came back on the market, there was no hesitation, and he bought it immediately for £9,300. Even though the house had no bathroom, no running water upstairs, and no electricity. When he came here, he'd been married for 10 years. During that time, he'd become one of the most famous writers in the English-speaking world. His professional success was enormous, but his personal life wasn't as successful. He was no longer on speaking terms with his brother and had been devastated by the death at the age of 7 of his elder daughter, Josephine. Moving to Rosewood allowed the family to start a new life. George regarded Rosewood as a pure example of a traditional country house of this part of England and did some of his most successful writing here. The house and its grounds became the family haven and their escape to privacy and quiet. The walls and the mullioned windows were built of the local sandstone. The tiles on the roofs and the bricks of the chimney stack were baked from local clay, and the wooden structures inside came from oak trees which grow around here.
Before you hear the rest of the talk, you have some time to look at questions 14 to 20. Now listen and answer questions 14 to 20.
Now, please look at the map I've given you of the house and gardens. We're here at the information centre. Follow the path marked with the arrow, and the first area you come to is the orchard on your left. As you go further down the path, there's the kitchen garden on the right. And as you go round the first sharp corner, you will find to your left an area where different types of pear tree have been planted, as well as some lovely flowers. And this is known as Pear Alley, designed by George himself. Next to this is the greenhouse, where some exotic plants and fruits are grown. Follow the path round the second corner, and on your right you will see the entrance to the mulberry garden with its 500-year-old tree. Past the mulberry garden, follow the path until you reach the front of the house. I suggest you spend a good hour wandering around this lovely building. A guide takes visitor groups round every 2 hours. If you would like to purchase any of George's books or other souvenirs, then leave the house by the side entrance, where you will find our shop, which is situated between the house and the garage, which contains the magnificent old Rolls-Royce car, which used to belong to George. I expect by this time you may also be in need of a rest and some refreshment. Most visitors are, so why don't you visit the tea room on the far side of the garage? If you have time, there is a lovely walk down towards the River Dudwell. For me, this is the best part of the estate. This isn't on the map, but it is all clearly signposted. You cross the field, which spreads along the banks of the river. In spring, this area is well worth a visit. Spend a minute or two watching the water pass by underneath as you cross the footbridge, and then continue along the river walk through the woodland. On a hot summer's day, the trees along this path provide welcome shade. Eventually, you come to the watermill, which used to provide the electricity for the house, only about 4 hours every evening in George's time. And finally, for those of you who would like to see stunning views of the surrounding countryside and who are a little bit more energetic, when you return from the mill, take the first turning on your left and climb up to the viewpoint. You won't regret it. Enjoy your visit.
That is the end of section 2.
Okay, how did you find it? Easy or difficult? No ideas?
Very difficult.
Oh, difficult. Okay, so we will check it together and see how many correct answers have you had. But before that, let me just keep your attendance also. Okay. So who is going to reply the questions? Anyone? No, no one.
Or the start the 11.
Excuse me.
What do you say before?
I am just asking that. Do you see my page or
Yeah.
no?
Yeah.
Okay. Do you see the questions?
Yep.
Okay. So question number 11. What did you answer for that? When did the writer Sebastian George first saw the Rosewood house? You can write it in chat for me.
Say A.
A. Anyone agrees with that? C.
C, I think
Okay.
C.
Very good. Yes, Marina. C. Very good. Thank you. So we go for C, number 12. 12. 12. B, no. B for 12. No. A. Good, Mohammed. Now, number 13. Anyone can reply with number 13? Number 13 is C. 14. Anyone, any ideas for 14?
14. H.
H. Yes. Very good, Mohammed. Thank you. It seems the listening is good. And number 15, anyone goes for 15?
E.
E. Any other ideas? F. Very good. F. Thank you. 16. Very good, Carol. Good with the listening, Carol. Very good. Thank you, Mohammed. Let's also go for 17, which is very good. Excellent, Carol. You're doing so well. Okay. 18. It is, would you type the answer for 18, please?
No. You can walk through the river.
What is the question? You can walk through the
bank.
through the field.
Oh.
Yes. Footbridge. Okay. And number 20 is yes, viewpoint.
Viewpoint. go to the quiz.
Yes, okay. Who had 8 correct answers out of 10?
No.
No one?
No.
No. Who had, yes, please, who?
I got 17.
7 out of,
Yeah, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yep.
okay, good. Who correctly answered all of it? 10 out of 10 in section 2. No one? Okay, so are you ready to move to section 3?
Yep.
Okay, so section 3, let's see what we have in the, yes, do you see my screen?
Yes.
Okay, good. In section 3, complete the sentences below. No more than 3 words and or a number. This time it's becoming easier for you since it's just giving you the chance to have 3 words and a number. Okay, so question 21 to 24, you will have 3 words and a number. Don't forget to read and underline the keywords, okay? For question 25 to 30, you see it's getting easier again because you're going to have some choices and write some words. No more than 2 words. So be careful, no more than 2 words. Marketing survey. Don't forget to read and underline the keywords. And also section 4, in which you have a map again, but you are going to choose letter A, B, or C. It goes to section 4. Okay, section 3 is only up to here, to 30th question. I try to just share the sound for this one. Okay. I don't hear you. Who is that talking? Marina. Yeah, I can hear your voice, but it's too far. It seems that you are very far from. Okay. Marina, are you? Oh, okay. Yeah. It's good. It's good now. So, are you everybody ready for section 3? Yes.
Yep.
Okay, let's go.
Section 3. You will hear 2 students, Jack and Lucy, discussing a marketing assignment they are working on together. First, you have some time to look at questions 21 to 24. Now listen carefully and answer questions 21 to 24.
Lucy, we really need to get working on this marketing assignment. We've only got 5 weeks left to the end of term to design it, carry it out, and then write up the results.
Sure. Well, let's get started right now. Let's go over the instructions. What exactly do we have to do?
Well, it says here we have to look at one area of the entertainment industry. There's a list of the different types.
What are they?
Music, cinema, theatre, sport, and eating out.
Is that all?
Looks like it.
So we choose one branch of the industry and then we look at how 2 different groups of people use it. Is that right?
Yes.
And do we have to use any particular method to get our data? Can we mail out a questionnaire or do face-to-face interviews or maybe even observations?
Well, actually, it looks like we don't have a choice. We have to do telephone interviews.
Okay, so at least we don't have to waste time deciding between the different methods.
Yeah, that's right. Oh, and the other requirement is the number of interviewees.
Not too many, I hope. 10? 20?
Well, we have to do 2 groups, remember, and it looks like we have to interview 15 for each group.
That's 30 altogether then. It's going to take ages.
Yes, but remember, we're working on this together, so we'll only have to do 15 each.
Okay, so those are all the requirements?
Yes, looks like it.
So, first, which area are we going to choose? My preference would be cinema, since that's where I spend most of my money.
I don't think that's such a good idea. I don't think there are huge differences in the market there. I mean, you get young and old, male and female, rich and poor, all going to the same movies.
Yeah, maybe you're right. Let's make it music then.
Right. So, what 2 groups will we compare and contrast?
Male and female?
No. Most of my female friends like the same music as me. Different age groups will be much more likely to show up differences, I think.
Before you hear the rest of the discussion, you have some time to look at questions 30. Now listen and answer questions 25 to 30.
Yeah, I suppose you're right again. I'll take some notes, shall I? So, age groups. Well, what do you think? Maybe 25 or under for one group and 45 or over for the other group? That should show up differences.
Right.
Okay, next. How about the kind of music they like? Let's give them some choices and then we can just tick boxes.
Okay, let's have pop, jazz, folk, easy listening. What else?
Well, we should include classical. Some people like it, you know.
Okay, and then we should have how they listen to music.
The medium. Right, let's include radio, CD, and then I guess there's TV.
What about concerts? You know, in pubs and halls.
Oh yeah, we should include live music, of course.
Okay, we're on a roll now. Next point could be about where they actually get their music.
You mean, like, do they buy it in music shops or department stores?
Yes, or download it from the internet.
Right, that could be for recorded music. Then we need another section for live music. Where do they go for that?
Okay, let's say disco, pub, club, concert hall.
Or opera house. And I guess we should include karaoke bars.
Not many of them in this city.
Okay, we'll leave that out then. So, what's left to do?
That's it. Well, now we can make a timescale for doing it.
That is the end of section 3.
Okay, how was it? How was it? Do you hear me?
Very, very difficult.
Oh, very difficult. If we have time, we will repeat one section today and we will listen to it again. Okay, I hope we have time.
Very fast.
It was very fast. Okay, I know it's kind of difficult. I understand you. Okay, let's check the answers. You can just put them in chat box for me anytime. Who is out again now? I think Marina, yes. Okay. Question number 21, please. What is the answer for 21? Any ideas?
No idea.
How come no ideas? Michael, do you have the answer?
No.
No, you said just listen one time. We don't have time for repeating that.
Maybe industry.
Oh, very good. Thank you. Yes, it is what industry? Something plus industry. Yes, entertainment industry. Yeah.
Entertainment industry.
Entertainment industry. Yeah, 2 words. So I'm looking for question 22. Any answers for that?
No.
What kind of interview? For 22, it's nobody has replied it. Okay, so we have to listen to this part again. It's telephone.
Yeah.
Yes, interviews. Okay, how many people are they going to interview?
15. Oh, no. Maybe 15 or something.
15? No, because 15 in each group, and they have 2 groups, so very good. It will be 30, yeah? Are they just male or they can be females as well?
Yeah, 2 group of 30. Yeah. Crazy.
It's male and female, yes.
24.
Yes, 24 if I'm right, yes. And 25, what kind of music?
Jazz.
It is jazz, very good. And 26, what kind of music is it?
Classical or something.
Oh, very good. Yes, it's classical. 27. What kind of event?
Concert.
Very good, excellent. Concerts. Concerts. For 28, what have you written?
Live music. See? Oh, you know.
Any ideas for 28?
Common stuff.
Is it Carol or Michael?
Carol.
Okay, good, Carol. You're doing the listening very well. Department store. Very good, but not the capital form, just the small form. 29 is what kind of place for 29?
Karaoke.
No.
I think it's the Opera House. Did you say?
The club. We will check it again together.
The club, huh?
Yes, and for 30, it is the, as DC said, it is the opera. Opera house.
Opera house. Can we listen again?
Of course, yes, because you need it.
Section 3. You will hear 2 students Jack and Lucy, discussing a marketing assignment they are working on together. First, you have some time to look at questions 21 to 24. Now listen carefully and answer questions 21 to 24.
Lucy, we really need to get working on this marketing assignment. We've only got 5 weeks left to the end of term to design it, carry it out, and then write up the results.
Sure. Well, let's get started right now. Let's go.
How much time do they have to finish it? How many weeks?
Huh?
Did you understand? How many weeks? How much time do they have to finish it? 2 weeks? 3 weeks?
2.
No. 3. No. Try to be careful.
Sure. Well, let's get started right now. Let's go.
Working on this marketing assignment.
Now listen carefully and answer questions 21 to 24.
Lucy, we really need to get working on this marketing assignment. We've only got 5 weeks left to the end.
How many weeks left?
5
weeks.
Very good. Thank you. 5 weeks. So they have only 5 weeks. If I pause it and you try to understand these bits of information, it really helps improving your listening.
End of term to design it, carry it out, and then write up the results.
Sure. Well, let's get started right now. Let's go over the instructions. What exactly do we have to do?
Well, it says here we have to look at one area of the entertainment industry.
We have to look at
Entertainment industry.
Very good. One area of entertainment industry.
There's a list of the different types.
What are they?
Music, cinema, theatre, sport, and eating out.
What type of the entertainment industry do they have? Music?
Music and
Cinema. Very good.
Theater.
Theater. Very good. Yes. Okay, let's continue.
Is that all?
Looks like it.
So we choose one branch of the industry and then we look at how 2 different groups of people use it. Is that right?
How many groups of people are they going to choose?
2.
2 different groups. Very good.
Right.
Yes.
And do we have to use any particular method to get our data? Can we mail out a questionnaire or do face-to-face interviews or maybe even observations?
Well, actually, it looks like we don't have a choice. We have to do telephone interviews.
They don't have a choice and they have to do only
telephone
interviews. Very good. Thank you.
Okay. So at least we don't have to waste time deciding between the different methods.
Yeah, that's right. Oh, and the other requirement is the number of interviewees.
The number of interviewees. Yes. If I interview you, I am the interviewer, and you will be the interviewee. Yes. Interviewee are the people that we interview. If I ask questions, you reply, I'm interviewer, you are interviewee.
Interviewee.
Yes.
Too many, I hope. 10? 20?
Well, we have to do 2 groups, remember, and...
We have to do 2 groups.
Remember.
Very good.
And it looks like we have to interview 15 for each group.
We have to interview 15 for each group. Very good. Mathematics says the total is 30. Very good. Yes.
That's 30 altogether then. It's going to take...
30 altogether. Very good. Thank you.
Take ages.
Yes, but remember we're working on this together, so we'll only have to do 15 each.
Okay. So those are all the requirements?
Yes, looks like it.
So, first, which area are we going to choose? My preference would be cinema, since that's where I spend most of my money.
I don't think that's such a good idea. I don't think there are huge differences in the market there. I mean, you get young and old, male and female, rich and poor, all going to the same movies.
Yeah, maybe you're right. Let's make it music then.
Right. So, what two groups will we compare and contrast?
Male and female?
No. Most of my female friends like the same music as me. Different age groups will be much more likely to show up differences, I think.
So what actually industry are they going to choose? Cinema or music? Which one?
Music.
Music, very good, thank you. And are they going to choose male, female? Any differences?
No, it's for both, I think.
Both male and female, very good.
Before you hear the rest of the discussion, you have some time to look at questions. Now listen and answer questions 25 to 30.
Yeah, I suppose you're right again. I'll take some notes, shall I? So, age groups. Well, what do you think? Maybe 25 or under for one group and 45 or over for the other group? That should show up differences.
Right.
Okay, next. How about the kind of music they like? Let's give them some choices and then we can just tick boxes.
Okay, let's have pop, jazz, folk, easy listening. What else?
Well, we should include classical. Some people like it, you know.
Okay, and...
Okay, so they have pop, jazz, classical, which you answer jazz and classical, yeah?
Yes.
Then we should have how they listen to music.
The medium, right. Let's include radio, CD, and then I guess there's TV.
What about concerts? You know, in pubs and halls.
Oh yeah, we should include live music, of course.
Okay, we're on a roll now.
Okay, the way that people are going to listen to music is through the
Concert.
media, very good. And the woman also offered
The live music.
very good, like concert, yeah. Okay.
Next point could be about where they actually get their music.
You mean, like, do they buy it in music shops or department stores?
Yes, or download it from the internet.
Right, that could be for recording.
So they can buy it from shops and department stores, and they can also
Internet.
download it, very good, from the internet. Download it from the internet.
Recorded music, then we need another section for live music. Where do they go for that?
Okay, let's say disco, pub, club, concert hall.
Or opera house. And I guess...
Okay, very good. And for the live music, they said disco.
Disco, pub, club.
Pub, club, very good, thank you. And
Concert.
opera house, very good, thank you. Is it clear now?
Yeah, better than before.
Okay, good, because it's the way it is. We have to go back and check it again to help you improve it, okay? We have 5 minutes and section 4 is left. Do you think we have time to cover section 4 or we have to do it next week?
What time?
Yeah, section 4, 10 questions. I don't think we have time for it.
We can do the 10, 20 minutes.
No, the class is till 4:45. It's not, yeah, 4:45.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay, so before we finish the class, let's see, how did you find the listening? How much difficult it was for you? Which part was the most difficult section for you? Okay. Nahal, can you start telling us? Nahal is not there.
No. Hello, no.
Oh my God, maybe she slept. Nahal, you're not there. I have to write it down. Okay, Jaya, how did you find it? Which part was the most difficult part?
Section 3. Section 3 is very difficult for me.
Yeah.
I need more practice with it. Yeah.
Okay, good. Okay. The best way to practice is just the way I did. You listen to it again and again and you pause it and you even try to repeat it. Okay.
Okay.
Okay. Just let's ask Mayuko. Mayuko, which part did you find challenging and difficult?
Section 3.
Section 3 that we repeated again. Okay, good. And Aris, for you, which part was difficult?
Section 3.
Section 3. So all of you, section 3 almost.
Yeah.
DC?
I think
For me too, there is section 3.
Okay, good. How many correct answers did you have in section 3 for 10 questions?
2.
2 of them only. Okay, so we need to practice section 3 more.
Yeah,
Okay.
it was very hard.
Okay, good. We will practice it more and more. Yes, Mohammed, what about you?
Yes, teacher. Section 3 was, it was very fast. Like
Okay.
the way is tracking, so it was very fast. So it was a little bit difficult to understand.
Okay.
Till we thinking about the answer, it's almost going to the next. So
So you had problem with the speed. Okay, but no
Yeah.
problem. Practice makes perfect. We will practice it a lot. Okay. Till next session, please check Moodle listening assignment. There is assignment for you there. Do the assignment and also review the thing that we did today, and we will continue next session. Submit your assignment. Later, you can listen again and make changes and edit that. Okay, you are able to edit it before the deadline anytime. So no worries about making mistake. Just try to do, okay?
Yeah.
Thank you. Thank you all. Try not to be late, especially for listening. I told you, because when the audio is playing, others enter the room, it makes somehow like a messy situation. So don't be late. Okay. Thank you. Have a good weekend. Enjoy it. Okay. Take
Thank you.
care. Bye.
Bye bye.
Bye bye. Take care.
Bye everyone.